A WWE legend recently suggested that Roman Reigns should challenge a member of the new bloodline following Survivor Series War Games. Bully Ray proposed a high-stakes singles match between the original Tribal Chief and Solo Sikoa. In the 2024 Men's War Games match, the USOs Sami Zayn, Reigns, and CM Punk defeated Sikoa, Bronson Reed, Tonga Loa, Jacob Fatu, and Tama Tonga. However, despite winning the war against Bloodline 2.0, the Ulafala still lies with the Street Champion and not the OTC. Speaking on a recent edition of the Busted Open podcast, Mark Henry spoke about the absence of the Samoan necklace after the main event of Survivor Series. Building on the world's strongest man's comments, the WWE Hall of Famer Bully Ray predicted that Roman Reigns would face Solo Sikoa in a one-on-one match for the Ulafala, with the title of the definitive head of the table at stake. A dream match between Roman Reigns and his cousin, The Rock, has been anticipated for years, but has yet to materialize. Recently, the former WWE Universal Champion shared his 2 cents on the matter. In an interview with Sports Illustrated, the OTC stated that a potential WWE Dream match against Dwayne Johnson could be a reality, emphasizing the company's strong creative and the overwhelming fan demand for such a bout. WWE fans will have to wait and see if Roman Reigns' main focus moving forward will be the Ulafala held by Solo Sikoa or the World Championship held by Cody Rhodes. In the ever-evolving world of WWE, drama and intrigue often spill outside the squared circle, captivating fans with complex rivalries and unexpected turns. Roman Reigns, the dominant Tribal Chief, has held WWE's top position for an unprecedented reign, breaking records and redefining dominance. The story of the Bloodline, his family faction, is one of betrayal, unity, and ambition, a saga that mirrors a Shakespearean drama. Now, with whispers of a Bloodline 2.0 forming, a new chapter might be on the horizon. A WWE veteran recently shared an intriguing prediction. Roman Reigns could face one of these next-generation Bloodline members in a career-defining match with a massive stipulation. If this comes to fruition, it could shake the foundations of WWE storytelling and Reigns' legacy. The Bloodline faction, composed initially of Roman Reigns, his cousins, the USOs, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and their younger brother Solo Sikoa, was built on the Samoan wrestling dynasty's rich legacy. United under Reigns' leadership, the faction dominated WWE for years, taking down legends, conquering main events, and elevating Reigns to iconic status. However, dominance often breeds dissent. Cracks in the Bloodline began to show when the USOs questioned Reigns' authority. What followed was a bitter family feud that culminated in the USOs leaving the faction. Solo Sikoa, the enigmatic powerhouse, remained loyal to Reigns for now. The fall of the Bloodline, as fans knew it, seemed inevitable. Enter the concept of Bloodline 2.0, a potential revival of the faction, this time with a fresh twist. WWE creative minds are rumored to be exploring the idea of Solo Sikoa taking the reins of this new faction, flanked by other younger stars, perhaps even outside the Samoan family tree. This setup could position Reigns and Solo on a collision course, leading to one of the most emotionally charged matches in recent history. WWE Hall of Famer and analyst Booker T, never one to shy away from bold statements, recently weighed in on the Bloodline drama during his podcast. Roman Reigns versus a Bloodline 2.0 member? That's the kind of story you don't rush, it writes itself, he remarked. According to Booker T, the likely candidate to challenge Roman Reigns in this scenario is Solo Sikoa. Solo has been the silent enforcer, but silence can be deadly. He's a volcano waiting to erupt, and when he does, the Tribal Chief might not see it coming. Booker T also speculated on the match's stipulation, suggesting something with career-altering stakes. It's got to be something massive, A loser leaves WWE match, a tribal chief coronation, or even a Samoan strap match to tie it back to their roots. This can't be an ordinary match. It has to mean something bigger than titles. If Bloodline 2.0 materializes, Solo Sikoa will likely be its centerpiece. Known for his brutal in-ring style and stoic demeanor, Solo is a perfect foil to Roman's theatrical arrogance. Their potential rivalry would tap into themes of betrayal, generational shifts, and the pressure of legacy elements that resonate with WWE's storytelling tradition. But Solo wouldn't walk into this fight alone. Bloodline 2.0 could include allies handpicked to align with Solo's vision, contrasting the original faction's familial ties. Imagine younger stars like Braun Breaker, or even returning Samoan wrestlers from WWE's developmental roster, joining the fray, creating a faction that blends tradition with modernity. For Roman Reigns, this would be a unique challenge. Over the years, he's faced iconic opponents like Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins, but a showdown with his cousin-turned-enemy would strike closer to home. Solo represents not just a physical threat, but a symbolic one, challenging Roman's identity as the tribal chief and the head of the Samoan wrestling dynasty. The stipulation for this potential match would be crucial in elevating the storyline. WWE has a history of creating unforgettable stipulation matches that push wrestlers to their limits while adding emotional weight to the narrative. Here are some possibilities. 1. Tribal Chief Coronation Match, a match where the winner is officially recognized as the tribal chief. The symbolism would be immense, tying into Roman's long-standing claim as the family's leader. Solo, representing the younger generation, could emerge victorious, passing the torch or taking it by force. 2. Loser leaves WWE. This stipulation would raise the stakes to an unprecedented level. For Roman, losing could mean stepping away from WWE, giving him time to explore his Hollywood aspirations. For Solo, it would be a defining moment, either claiming his place as the new leader or being exiled from the family entirely. 3. Samoan Strap Match, a brutal and deeply personal stipulation. This match would harken back to their Samoan heritage. The strap would serve as a physical and symbolic link between the two wrestlers, emphasizing the ties that bind them and the pain of severing those ties. 4. Iron Man Match. This stipulation would test the endurance and willpower of both competitors. Over a grueling 60-minute battle, Roman and Solo would prove who truly deserves to lead the bloodline. WWE fans are already buzzing with speculation about the future of the bloodline storyline. Social media is rife with fantasy booking scenarios, with many fans eager to see Solo Sikoa break out of Roman's shadow. This could be the making of Solo. One fan tweeted, "Roman's had his run now. It's time for the next generation." Others, however, are skeptical. Reigns has been untouchable for so long. Would WWE really let Solo beat him? It'd take guts to pull that trigger, a Reddit user noted. Regardless of opinions, one thing is clear. WWE has a golden opportunity to craft a story that not only pays homage to the bloodline's legacy, but also propels its characters into new territory. For Roman Reigns, this potential match would represent more than just another title defense or victory. It's a chance to cement his legacy not just as a dominant champion, but as a pivotal figure in WWE's storytelling history. However, if Reigns were to lose, it could mark the end of an era. Roman has already achieved monumental success, and a loss to Solo Sikoa in a high-stakes match could serve as the perfect transition for both his character and the WWE landscape. It could also pave the way for Roman to explore opportunities outside wrestling, furthering his mainstream appeal.